We welcome you into another episode of Hawks Nest, and it's the first one for the semester. My name is Owen Korando, and I'm joined by both Marvin Pewitt Jr. and Trivillon today. And guys, we got a big slate of SEMO football games, soccer, and volleyball all this weekend. They open up OVC play this weekend, and for football, you saw they got to an 0-3 start here in this season, but they faced some really tough competition. And for this football team, they face a Tennessee State team who is 1-2 this weekend. And can this kind of be a way for them to turn the page, Justin?
I think they definitely have the opportunity to turn the page on their season. You know, playing SIU, ranked 7th at the time, they had a really well put together team. And then playing the defending national champion, Sam Houston State, was definitely tough. But I think once they went up to Mizzou last weekend and they were able to put up 28 points in the second half, it's pretty impressive against a SEC school like that. So I think that was definitely a confidence booster for the team, and I think they can carry that into this weekend and hopefully come away with the win.
Yeah, and also on that football team for that defense, they have had Brandon Mincy's been out the past 2 weeks with a knee injury, and Shabari Davis, who's a cornerback, has been out with a ankle injury. So has that kind of been, I would say, has that been an issue for them on defense?
I would say yes, that those guys are excellent defenders, and having them out can be really tough. But also with the competition level, I'm not really sure we would have came away with those wins regardless. But I think just the younger players need to just step it up a little bit, and hopefully the defense can, against their own level OVC school, I think maybe they can do a little bit better.
And for volleyball, we've seen them. They win the Red Hawks Invitational Tournament last week. They're on a 3-game winning streak, sweeping both SIU and Central Arkansas in that tournament. And Marvin, we kind of saw a balanced attack from the SEMO offense in that game, or in those matches. What do you think? What do you think that means?
I think okay. So minimizing errors is always great, but when you play, as Coach Jenkins said, when you have multiple people on your team that can attack the ball very well, it makes it hard for other teams to defend you because they can't just go cheat and try to go block one player. You got the middle blockers and who also can attack at a high percentage as well sometimes. So it kind of makes it hard for other teams to have to defend, and they have to make the appropriate reads, and can't just cheat off one person.
Yeah, and they traveled to Tennessee State this weekend, and Tennessee State is 8-1 on the year, so they've had a very good start to the year in non-conference play. So do you think if SEMO keeps up that balanced offensive attack that they will be able to beat this good Tennessee State team?
I believe so, because SEMO played very good this past weekend, and they kind of made it hard for other teams, to defend them, and, and it was like they was all over, and they were very hot. And I think they can continue that, as we saw against Memphis. That was a shocker. We thought Memphis came in undefeated on the year, and SEMO shocked everybody and ended up beating them. So I think they can beat Tennessee State also.
And another game this weekend we have is soccer opens up OVC play against Belmont on Sunday. So the soccer team is 3-5 on the year, and they face Belmont, who's 3-4-1 on the year. So both of these teams seem to be pretty even matched going in this game. Justin, what do you think we can really see from both SEMO and Belmont here?
I think we're going to see a pretty defensive game. Probably going to be low scoring. I'm looking for a 1-0 or maybe even a 2-1 contest. So I think if SEMO can keep their defense up and maybe just get 1 or 2 opportunities at the goal, I think they can walk away with the win.
Yeah, Bailey Redden has been phenomenal for them. She had a shutout last Sunday against Missouri State, so I look for her to keep that up. And this has been another episode of Hawks Nest. Thank you for watching.